Hi guys, my name is Angel.
Hi, I'm Chava.
And we are Men of Culture. And we are going to be watching today a new anime.
Yeah, new anime, new show.
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
And let me tell you a little bit of Goblin Slayer. 2 years ago, I was like surfing the internet. I don't read a lot of manga, just some of them.
Sure.
And I all of a sudden, like by mere luck, I found Goblin Slayer. It was like, there was like 2 or 3 episodes out. And I read the manga, the first 2 episodes, and I was like, this is gonna have an anime. And here we are 2 years later, about to watch the anime. Dude, you don't know how hype I am about this. It's very good. Like, this is gonna be your first time seeing something like this.
Yeah. You seem very happy.
I am.
You seem very, very hype.
I am. Because this is very different. It's very different to what we have been seeing.
You're full of hype. You're desbording, or how can I say it?
Flowing with the hype.
Flowing with the hype, yeah.
Goblin Slayer is being made by White Fox, the ones who did Red Zero, my favorite anime.
Yeah.
And they're very good. They're very good. They're very good. The problem with them is that they always do something weird with the endings. If those of you who have seen Akame ga Kill or Stain Gates, particularly Stain Gate Zero, know about this. You don't know what that is.
No, I don't know.
But yeah, like, it's not that they are bad. It's just that they always choose to go with the happy endings. And that's not always the case. In Red Zero, they did a very good job. It was very faithful to the web novel and light novels. But yeah, the ending was not what it should have been. Although what happens in the ending of Red Zero is actually something that happens in the actual story. So they just stop the story before the actual ending, basically.
Damn.
Yeah. And White Fox always does this. Like, they always go for a weird ending. They have a weird choice for endings. But the rest of the anime, they always do an amazing job. And the problem with Goblin Slayer is that it is either going to be super good or super shit. Because there's a lot to censor.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot to censor. This is that kind of show.
It's kind of a double-edged blade, or I don't know, it's double-edged?
Yeah, kind of. Because there is so much to censor that they might as well censor nothing. So
let's start watching.
yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Like, this is either going to be super amazing or super bad, so we're going to find out.
Yeah!
This is going to be your first time seeing this kind of
disgusting things.
You don't even know what we're going to watch.
I don't know, but
just to be clear, this is not an isekai.
Okay.
This is more like Ragnarok.
This is more like shonen?
No. Not at all. This is more like, I mean, the setting is like a Ragnarok place, like an MMO or something like that.
Okay.
It's kind of medieval, something along the lines, but not an isekai. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let's go. Let's watch Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, we're going to be watching Goblin Slayer, episode 1 now, and let's see how you do your first time seeing this kind of stuff.
San?
Ichi-ni-san.
Ichi-ni-san. Go. Okay, a lot of blood.
There's some blood.
I think.
Some moist.
Blood. Poor girl.
With an arrow right here. A badass over there.
Who's that guy? The protagonist, maybe?
The color in her eyes and everything. The animation looks pretty amazing, I can tell you that much. An adventurer. Goblin Slayer. That kind of Dark Souls vibe with the music and everything.
The music, yeah.
A little bit Dark Souls.
Hi.
She looks so cute.
So she's willing to make a quest or something?
Yeah, exactly. In this place, they give quest to the people. to adventurers.
Yeah, very.
It's like a game.
It's like a game, very video game. Priestess.
Yeah, a priest.
There's a wizard.
Yeah, there's wizards, there's swordsmans, there's fighters.
So this girl is like an NPC.
Yeah, it's like an NPC.
Cabra.
Yeah, like Capra. Porcelain. The lowest of the low. The biggest being platinum. Hi, ma'am. Quests.
Party. Swordy.
A swordie. A monk. A wizard.
Whoa.
Urgent quest. Goblin slaying.
We're going to slay some goblins.
Yeah. They're all porcelain ranks.
A party of noobs.
Yeah, basically a party of noobs. Goblins are not necessarily the most strong, I guess. She doesn't seem too happy. Yeah, she seems kind of like
What?
not very happy, I guess.
She?
Like the NPC, Kafka. Kafra. It's like the entrance of a game, of a dungeon,
It's
right?
a dungeon, yeah. Orc village.
yeah, they are entering Orc village.
Worrywart. Yeah, I was looking for that word. Worrywart.
The smallest children and dumb.
They're going to die.
You think?
Yeah. She was alone at the beginning, so maybe they got attacked by a strong enemy.
Dragons, wait, maybe a dragon. He's talking about dragons.
No, maybe a super goblin.
Fighter. Monk, rather a monk.
Sage Academy.
Yeah, wizard. The animation is super good. White Fox always does a good job.
Potions.
No potions. They're noobs. They don't have money.
Who needs potions?
Yeah. 3 times. Not a lot of mana, I guess. That looks amazing, dude. Very well done. Gomenasai.
Howしたの?
どうしたの?
She's looking. What?
Goblins.
So those are the goblins?
Yeah, they're very small. casting.
Not enough time.
But she had enough time. She killed one. There's more, there's more.
What? Really?
She took too long to cast, I guess. She's crying and everything.
Oh! What? Those goblins are crazy.
Ah, this is going very well.
Yeah, heal her, heal her.
Healing.
Hayaku, yeah.
Yeah, this guy is not... He's a noob. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Bashing.
Yeah, bashing randomly. Ah, he got one of them actually. And killed another one.
And he got stayed.
Ah, in the leg, in the leg. They killed him. Oh, you remember that? He did that at the beginning, dude. There was not enough space.
Such a map.
He is getting wrecked.
Oh my gosh!
For real?
They killed.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Yeah. 100% dead. And the other girl is not healing.
Because he's dead too.
Maybe she's dead already.
The man.
The monk.
And he fights only with her bare hands.
Fist and legs.
Bare fist. Oh, that's a super goblin.
A super goblin. She seems very scared.
Oh no. Too much violence.
I told you this was gonna be your first time. The party is not doing as well as they thought they would. Huh?
I'm getting traumatized. Or trauma.
Traumatized. They're doing it! They're gonna do it! They're gonna do it!
She's gonna be raped?
They did it! They did it!
What the heck?
They did it!
Oh, is it? She's running.
She had to run! My goodness, they did it! Oh, this is gonna be amazing!
She's still alive.
She's still alive. There is a reason why they do that. It's not just because. Ah, she's still alive.
Oh.
Ah, well, we saw, right?
Those goblins. We want this one too.
Yeah. Ah, it's what we saw at the beginning.
She's busy.
Yeah, she's...
Peeing?
Yeah, peeing herself. Look at those dudes. Goblins are super disgusting, dude.
Oh, that's a high rank.
A high
warrior.
rank, maybe. The devil.
Oh, the music.
I am not a newbie.
Nope.
Those goblins are pretty brave, dude. They don't care.
Very badass.
Very badass. One. She helped.
Oh,
Yeah.
He threw
the sword.
Word.
That's.
Two that's. Two. Who's that guy?
Goblin Slayer! That is a Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer. What?
A silver.
Ah, come on.
He's not that. There's gold and then platinum, so he's not that high.
And she's dying.
He's an arrow. A potion. She's thinking of the other guy, girl.
Give up on her. She said.
Poisoned. Well, that is the reason why she couldn't heal. Just healing wasn't gonna do it.
Oh! Just like that?
Just like that. My, I am impressed. This is going so well. Yeah, she was already poisoned, so.
And the other girl?
I don't know. Ah, yeah, the one who attacked the monk. Hobgoblin.
No.
If she tries to go out by herself, she's gonna get killed, so.
Nikai. 2.
Yeah. Making sure? And
he's laughing.
Ah, okay.
Oh no.
And bloodied up.
That's the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Or what is left?
What is left of him?
I want to watch. I want to see that. I want to see. Pure noob. Pure noob.
They probably show everything in the Blu-ray, but that's gonna take a while. But it's been a smart censorship. It's been very, very subtle. So this is pretty good. Oh, there was a second cave right there.
That rock is made.
They didn't notice, these noobs. Yeah.
Shaman?
Spellcasters. So she's like still alive.
Wow.
She takes this seriously in comparison with the noobs.
Okay. All my life.
Maybe? A lot. Too much blood. A mark or something?
So this is going to be everything about the dungeon?
The song.
Kakaratto! Oh my god.
There's several of them. See?
Oh, that's the shaman.
Yeah. Oh, this is very smart. This is very smart. I like this.
Oh, the trap.
Ah, it was a trap. Yeah, yeah. That makes more sense.
They are camping.
They're camping.
These campers.
Oh, that was smart. She's actually helping. 11.
Twitchy.
Yuichi. Oil?
Oh, that's because they're about to get light them.
Yeah,
Light up?
Yeah, they go light up.
Gasoline.
Gasoline level from an alchemist.
They have gasoline.
Yeah. Yeah, the kidnapped girls are there, but yeah. Exterminating them. Alright. I like this. I like this. This is going very well.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, huh?
There's the girl.
Yeah. She got done by those goblins, dude. And there were more girls, too. She's not the only one in there.
There were?
There were several of them.
On the manga?
No. They are right there. They did show them. It was just very subtle. You didn't notice.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. I know it because I know what's supposed to happen, so... I like this. They were very smart with the way in which they show all this. Baby goblins. Grudges for life. Ah, that animation. This is amazing.
Maybe he's a goblin.
Do you think he could be a goblin?
Very shocking.
Very shocking, I know. This is amazing, dude. This is super hype.
Killing babies?
No. The whole thing. Everything. They show everything pretty much. Just not the nipples of the girls because that's obviously shown in the manga. So butter! Oh, this is so good! 22. Man, Goblin Slayer!
And it's over?
No.
Oh, the next day.
よくある話だというゴブリンに村が襲われ娘がさらわれたことも新米の冒険者たちがゴブリン大使に赴き全滅して
Oh, those are the girls.
Yeah, there were a lot of them. They did show them. It was just very subtle. Traumatized. Quite often, yeah.
The goblins are the only creatures that live in this world, or in
I don't know.
different creatures?
I actually have no idea because I didn't read past the second episode of the manga. She survived. That's it.
He has a partner.
Kafra.
どうも、ゴブリンスレイヤーさん。
Goblin Slayer さん。
教わった通り、防具を買いました。
Ah, she has armor now. That's smart. That's smart.
Chainmail.
そうか。
今日も
To kill some goblins.
I'm Slayer Goblins again. He's the Goblin Slayer.
Just kidding podcast. So goblins.
I know, right? Goblin Slayer, dude. Your first time watching something like this. What do you
Oh,
think?
it was pretty hard.
This is amazing, dude. I cannot believe that they did it. I cannot believe that they actually showed that the girls were getting. I am very pleased. I am very pleased. I read the manga, the first 2 episodes. I read them and I said this is gonna have an anime. I was worried about the censorship, but they very much showed everything. This is amazing, dude. Dude, I'm very happy.
You're very happy.
I am very happy because
I'm very shocked.
Why, Fox? Yeah, dude.
There was a lot of
Everything.
violence.
A lot of violence.
Cruel violence.
Cruel violence. Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I told you this was gonna be your first time. This was either going to be amazing or really shit. And this was amazing. This was amazing. They showed everything. Everything. Except obviously the nipples of the girls, because those are also shown in the manga. They're probably gonna be shown in the Blu-ray. Maybe in the Blu-ray there's also gonna be the scene where the guy gets killed. A little bit more graphic.
Oh yeah.
Everything a little bit more graphic. But in general, they showed everything. Like, they did what I thought. Like,
I want to watch that guy.
the guy who was
The corpse of that guy.
the swordman.
I'm going to looking for that.
I can show you that later on. It could have everything. You see that there was a lot of stuff that could have been censored.
Yeah.
And there was so many. The whole episode basically was a lot of censorship, a lot of potential censorship. But they were like, there is so much, we might as well not do it. And this gives me hope, because I am guessing that if the first 2 episodes of the manga were like this, and the first episode of the anime is like this, then things are going to get pretty dark.
Wow, pretty dark.
I am assuming so.
More dark?
More dark. Probably, I don't know if more dark than this, but they have to get...
Darker than Made in Abyss?
Made in Abyss is a different kind of dark.
Okay.
Because in this place, you can see that the Goblin Slayer is a badass. Like, the whole first episode was more like an introduction. You see the music and everything. It's like, this is what the anime is going to be about.
Yeah.
And in Made in Abyss, it's more like progressively going on and showing you that this is a cruel world where a lot of cute stuff resides in. And this is more like, this is cruel and this is happening all days. This is a pretty often occurrence they were saying, right? So this is more like dark setting, like more like Dark Soulish, I guess, in a survival sense. Like, you die, it's very easy for the characters to die, basically.
Yeah.
So they pretty much did everything that they had to do. Like, I am very glad that they decided not to basically censor anything. That's what I was worried about. So this is going to be a very wild ride. I don't even know how many chapters.
How many chapters? Yeah,
It
I
has-
was about to ask how many chapters it will take.
Like, you made a very important question.
Maybe 13?
Maybe it's going to be 13 episodes, because I don't know how many episodes the manga has. So
Whoa, we're blind here.
yeah, we are pretty much blind, because I wanted to watch the anime. Like 2 years ago, I was like, this is going to have an anime, and I want to watch it.
And I went to wait.
And I'm going to wait. And I did it because I thought it was so good, that it has so much potential, the first 2
It has a lot of potential.
manga episodes, that I thought if they ruin the anime because of the censorship, then I can just watch the manga and not have read the manga and not have as much of a bad taste. So I'm gonna wait for the anime, and that's exactly what I did. And I am very pleased with the way that they did it. They showed everything.
Yeah.
They just skipped a little bit of the backstory of the noob party, but they don't really matter.
Who cares about those noobs?
Yeah, they just were there to show that this is not a happy world. That this is what's going to be happening all the time, right? So yeah, I'm super pleased. I am super pleased and super hyped because I don't know what's gonna happen after this. For all I know, it's gonna get even more bizarre, more insane.
More
yeah,
insane.
Yeah, because if this is the first episode, and if we can see something like, if, for example, Shingeki no Kyojin,
and nobody's safe here.
And nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
Oh,
poor girl.
Exactly. Like in Shingeki no Kyojin, the first episode, they kill the mother and everything.
Yeah.
And
don't say spoilers. Don't say spoilers.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. And it sets the tone of the anime, right? Like you expect more people to die and everything, and it's exactly what they are doing here. Like, no one is safe in this place, basically. Maybe Goblin Slayer, but for all we know, he's not safe either, right? Yeah. But maybe he's gonna last because the name of the anime and the manga is Goblin Slayer. Right after you were saying,
maybe
you were saying, is there only goblins in this place? And I don't know, because if this is a world alike to that of a game, there are goblins. We see shaman goblins. We see fat goblins and everything. We see regular goblins.
Yeah, we saw a lot of goblins.
There's probably a wide variety of goblins, which means that maybe there's more monsters, not just goblins. But maybe
dragons. They
did say dragons.
Yeah.
So they are confirming that there's more than goblins.
Yeah.
The whole world is not goblins versus humans. But maybe there's going to be a little bit of a emphasis on goblins, because Goblin Slayer calls himself Goblin Slayer because he probably only kills goblins for some reason. Why do you think he only kills goblins?
Maybe because he got his whole family killed by
goblins?
Yeah, killed by goblins.
My own hypothesis about it is that
maybe he's a goblin.
As you were saying, maybe he's a goblin. I think that is kind of a stretch, but it could be. We don't really know at this point because he's full covered in armor.
Yeah, he's full covered.
And well, my hypothesis on why he kills only goblins, or why he's called Goblin Slayer, is something along the lines of his family getting killed by goblins.
Yeah.
Maybe he was very young at some point, and he had a very traumatizing experience with goblins. So he decided, you know what? I hate goblins, and I'm gonna be killing only goblins. And maybe that is the reason why he only kills goblins. Maybe that sounds kind of simple, but something maybe along the lines is what I'm expecting. Do you think that the story is going to go out of goblins? Like yeah, it's gonna focus on goblins for a while, but then it's gonna go to other monsters that are probably even more dire than goblins.
Maybe they are going to seek for the reason of why goblins are attacking. Why are they in this world? Why are they in this world? It seems like everyone is very aware that they are goblins, and like it's very natural for everyone. That's what it gave me the impression. It's very natural, but maybe they are looking for a way to extinguish them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if render extinct goblins can possibly happen, but maybe there is a war or something that decides because we saw that Goblin Slayer was saying these things reproduce extremely fast. Had it been a little bit longer, this place would be crawling with them, with like 50 of them. And there were only like 5 goblin babies. So he was like, well, yeah, I have to kill them because this hold a grudge. They grow fast and they hold a grudge and they learn what's going on. So they had to be exterminated. So there's probably several dungeons with goblins and everything, and like maybe there's
high rank,
exactly.
Rank. They just mentioned that.
Yeah,
there were high rank
ones. The shaman was a high rank one, I guess.
Yeah,
but maybe there's more like hero goblins or like legendary goblins or something like that, right? Maybe the story is all about goblins. We don't really know, but there's probably other creatures, but they're going to be focusing on the goblins, like. I don't know, a hero goblin, maybe, like one that has speech and everything.
It's like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Humans against orcs.
Yeah. Except that this is humans against goblins.
Yeah.
With some dragons and everything. I don't know. I think that the story has a lot of potential because it's very.
It has.
Because it's very. it's very unforgiving. It's very unforgiving. Like,
yeah.
I like that of when a story is presented to your characters and it makes you feel, it states no one is safe here. It's harder to predict, and then it is more entertaining.
It gets me. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, like, what's going on? Why are they doing this?
Literally, I was like this.
Why do you think they were capturing women?
To reproduce.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe there's only male goblins, and they need human women to reproduce. So maybe there's why they do that, because they killed the guy, the swordman, right away. He got no mercy, but the girl just got like subdued, and then we saw that. Well, you didn't really notice, but there were a lot more girls in the cave. Maybe it is because they need to. There's no women goblins, and they need human women, in order to reproduce. Which means that they are probably constantly trying to kidnap women.
Yeah.
And I think they did say something like that, right? Like, this is a common occurrence and everything. Like, things are very dark in the whole place. Well, it makes sense, right? Like, the goblins in a dungeon and everything. As you can see there, we're watching the manga. There's a lot more women and everything.
Wow.
And they're like trying to reproduce with them, because probably that's how goblins are made. So we see now where they come from. Well, not necessarily the origin, but how they reproduce. So they use human women, and I think that gives another layer of how to call it, kind of danger or like consequence to action, because now we know that whatever kind of women that we get in the anime, because there's always
in danger, yeah.
There's always girls. All of them are in danger. Like, the guys are in danger of just being mercilessly killed, and the girls are in danger of being kidnapped and then used for reproduction. So it's very dark. It's very dark. And I was worried that they were gonna just pretty much censor all of this, but it didn't make any sense. Like, everything would have been censored, and I'm very glad that they decided not to. Because this is the way that it is meant to be. Like, this is the way that the manga was read and the story is done, and the whole art, the whole piece of art is being presented. That's why I don't like censorship, because they are presenting a piece of art. It's not reality. Like, it's not a big deal. If you don't like it, well, don't watch it. Just chill. Like, let others create what they want to create, since this is not really hurting anyone. Like, but the people who want to enjoy this kind of stuff, they can actually watch it and enjoy it fully. As you can see, as you were seeing the manga, they really just no. he was clicking on chapter 3 of the manga. No. As you can see, the only thing that they essentially did censor was the girls' boobs and everything.
Yeah.
But they showed enough. They show what they were doing. They show what the goblins were doing.
We just got enough information.
Yeah, we got more than enough. Like, the manga and the anime were very faithful, as you could see.
Yeah.
It was pretty much everything that happened. So
you have my approval.
Yeah. I had very high hopes of this. Like, this is going to be super hype. I've been waiting for this since it got announced. And for 2 years, since I knew that this was going to have an anime, well, I was betting on it. So my expectancies of the anime are completely fulfilled. And we just have to, like, now discover what exactly is coming on, because I actually don't know. So just like with Slime, except that this is something that I knew about already, we're going to experience a whole new anime that both of us don't know.
Yeah.
And in particular with Goblin, I think it's going to be pretty hype. I think that if the first episode is like this, there's going to be some very nice, very, very, very entertaining stuff to watch. Very, very different to their regular super happy stuff that, well, we're not really watching super happy.
We haven't watched that.
Yeah, we're watching many names.
Just Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby is the only one who is super happy.
Yeah.
Because JoJo has its own stuff of its own gore.
JoJo is unique.
JoJo's unique. Then we Shingeki no Kyojin, Made in Abyss, Westworld has its own fair share of death and everything. Teddy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Well, Death Note doesn't have a lot of that, but it's a different genre.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we're not watching necessarily happy stuff. Only Ruby, as you said, is the only happy happy show that we're watching. But yeah, like my hopes for this are through the roof now. Like I am expecting a lot of battles. I am expecting this cannot remain just Goblin Slayer and the priest girl going to little dungeons and everything. Now things need to scale, right? So maybe a war. Maybe they get invaded by a country of goblins. I don't know, like something super intense. Maybe the whole city in which they were against a goblin's invasion or something. Like in Raw, like when Frontera or some city was going to get invaded. You remember? I don't know if you remember. Like a lot of monsters were in, like a whole lot of them. So out of the city had to help defend, right? So maybe there's something among the lines.
Yeah.
I am expecting maybe the girl dying, the priest dying. I am expecting, of course, backstory for the Goblin Slayer. Why exactly he kills goblins? Maybe at some point we're gonna see his face. Maybe he's all scarred and everything, right? Like very, very gruesome. Because he has been killing goblins for a while. He said,
maybe he's a goblin.
Maybe he's a goblin. There's so much to actually...
He's a goblin who wants to remain his race.
Well, he did say maybe there is a good goblin if you search hard enough. Maybe there's a good goblin.
Maybe.
So maybe he's a good goblin. He's like trying to redeem his race.
Yeah, redeem.
And he's like, these guys are not good. They're not good. And that's why he feels nothing when killing the baby goblins. But for the other side, maybe he's so against the goblins and everything. He knows them so well.
Yeah.
Because he knew them very well. That he's like, they're going to grow and they're going to hold a grudge. They're probably going to go hunt you and me and everything. So let's get rid of them already. Yeah, like, there's a lot to expect. And I guess we're going to be watching the next episode next week. See how this develops.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. See ya.